Michael Somps, I am not in charge. I am not in charge, Michael Somps.
You guys out there that are married, raise your hand. Now, for those of you who have raised your hand, keep them up if you consider yourself to be in charge of your household. Good for you for knowing your place, those of you who have lowered your hands. For me, it's taken me a while, day after day, experience after experience, to come to this realization that I am not in charge. Perhaps it happened back when I first came to this realization, back when my wife convinced me that we needed a brand new sectional couch. This despite the fact that I was perfectly happy with the couch we had. Perhaps it began to dawn on me back when my wife convinced me that we needed to take a portion of my garage, put up a wall, and create another bedroom for our second child. Her argument was that our two girls need their own bedroom. This coming from a woman who grew up in one bedroom, sharing it with her two brothers and her sister. Whenever it was that this began to dawn on me that I'm not in charge, it really hit me this past summer. And let me take you back just a few months before that, in fact. Back when my two little girls recognized they don't have a dog. And they said, "Daddy, why don't we have a dog? Daddy, we want a dog." Well, back then I was comfortable and confident in my role as leader of the household. And I responded, "No dog for you. You can have a goldfish." Now don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I used to have my own dog and I cherished him. But at this point in my life, with a wife and two kids and a house and a job, that just isn't something that I really wanted to take on. Nonetheless, my two kids began their relentless efforts to convince me that we needed a dog in our house. And they continually pushed and prodded and said, "Daddy, why don't we have a dog? We want a dog. Didn't you have a dog when you were growing up? Why can't we have a dog?" And it's about that time that I decided to change tactics a little bit. I decided to be a little bit more clever about this. And I said, "Girls, you can have a dog on 3 conditions. 1, you have to feed the dog. 2, you have to walk the dog. And 3, you have to clean up after the dog." And it's that third condition that was particularly effective. My two little girls scrunched their nose and said, "Ooh, yuck, we're not doing that." And that was the end of the discussion. I patted myself on the back. I'm so smart, I'm so clever. But unbeknownst to me, the most important audience member in my family is my wife. And she is quietly on the sidelines waiting for the moment to take up this cause. And then she begins the relentless efforts to convince me that we needed a dog. "The girls are right. You had a dog when you were growing up. Why can't they have a dog?" And oh, wouldn't it be such a great learning experience for them to learn responsibility and have a dog? Well, I tried to ignore these efforts. But it was at one point this last summer that we're driving down the road and my wife raises the subject of this dog again. And I learned that she has been online searching for dogs, rescue dogs. All of this without my authorization. Well, I learned, fortunately, that this dog isn't in Reno. It isn't even in Nevada. It's in Los Angeles, California. And I think, oh, that's not doable. That's not happening. And I feel very confident extending an olive branch to my wife. And I say, however you want to handle that is fine with me. Now, you might think that that was a mistake on my part to extend that olive branch. Well, you'd be right. we didn't end up getting that dog, but unbeknownst to me, on that one, I had green-lighted the dog project, and things began to quickly spiral out of control. It was just a week later that our neighbors, our good neighbors, knowing that my wife and girls wanted a dog, a puppy, right? They wanted a puppy. Well, they came by the house on a Monday with their brand new, cute little Lhasa Apso puppy, showing them off, and told my wife, there's more where that one came from. Well, on Tuesday, my wife is doing research. What does it take to raise a dog? What supplies are needed for a dog? On Wednesday, she's on the phone with the breeder. What dogs do you have left? And come Thursday, I come home from work. I walk in the door, I take off my shoes, I go to greet my family in my house, and I step in a puddle of pee. That was 2 months ago. We now have a 4-month-old Lhasa Apso puppy. And I admit it's a cute little dog. I like the dog. It's a cute dog that digs in the yard. It's a cute dog that barks his little head off. It's a cute dog that just really drives me crazy. And of course, my girls and my wife, they cherish this dog. They love the dog. Me, I'm feeding the dog. I'm walking the dog. And yes, I'm cleaning up. I am clearly not in charge. And really, I am begging for help because now my wife wants a